Hello and welcome back to the channel. Recently I did a story where I was talking about an image where Burt's Bees baby, they were actually showcasing 4 families, and all 4 images had them wearing their products, their clothing, and 3 of the families were Caucasian families, and they all had husbands, wives, and children, and sons. But the image of the black family was just a mother and her 2 daughters. And so apparently there's been a lot of backlash because of that. As a result, Burt's Bees is apologizing for their offensive holiday ad featuring a black family with no father. Remember when I showed the image, I talked about how there were no black males represented anywhere in all of the images. Only 3 white families. Well, one of the white families, the wife was Chinese or Asian or whatever, and the husband was white, but for the most part, they were all white-skinned people, and the only black people represented was a mother and her 2 daughters. Anyway, this is how the apology goes. It says, Burt's Bees is apologizing for an ad that showcased multiple families. Critics say the ad was offensive because it included a photograph of a black family that included a mother and her children without their father, thus perpetuating the stereotype of the missing black dad. But I wanted to further reiterate in that it wasn't just a mother and her children. It was a mother and her daughters, because there was no son in the picture either. Okay, so the company took to social media to offer an apology of sorts. So here's their apology. I'm going to read it kind of sarcastically if you all don't mind. On behalf of Burt's Bees baby, in response to an image of a family shown on our website, we are deeply sorry for the hurt this image has caused. We recognize the importance of portraying families in a way that doesn't promote harmful stereotypes. Our choice to use this photo when part of the family was not available for a rescheduled photo shoot was wrong, and we have removed the image from our website. These 4 images were not part of an ad and not collectively compiled by our company, but pasted together by a Twitter user using different images of actual families we have on our website, which includes other representations of real black families. Even so, we have learned a lot about impact and intent. And we own the responsibility of the impact of having the image on our website. We understand that representation matters and that representation has impact. Please know that Burt's Bees Babies is actively and continually working on our own inclusion and diversity journey as an organization. Our mission has always been to do good, to be kind, to care for all families, our planet, and each other. We aim for inclusivity and hope to reflect that throughout every aspect of our company. We will do better. Okay, I'm finished, family. I'm finished. Okay, I'm finished reading the article, should I say. Sorry for anyone that may have offended. I just couldn't resist. But anyway, we're so used to these types of things happening. I understand their apology because they stated that someone else compiled the images and shared it as such. They did say that other Black families were represented on their website in their entirety, but whoever put together the image chose that one because they wanted to make a point. But again, we are used to this type of thing actually happening, okay? Not necessarily by Burt's Bees, but other companies who don't have actual families represented in their ads, but they will show the exact same thing that we're talking about here. As a matter of fact, to add insult to injury, sometimes the Black woman isn't in the image, but you will have a Black man with his white or Asian wife and mixed children. So the same thing is being promoted. And many times this stuff is very intentional. And then also, I wanted to make note that many times we will see that a whole Black family is represented by mixed people, okay? People who are not fully Black, but half and half of two or more races, you see? And so we see that there is a whiting out process that is taking place for the Black family, or a scenario where this is happening where they're not showing us as families, but as dysfunction or brokenness, whereas everyone else is shown as whole. We see that a lot. So I just wanted to bring you an update on the story of Burt's Bees and how they have issued this apology. And although their explanation is very clear and it is appreciated, I wanted to say again that other companies intentionally do this where it's not actual families but actors, and in some form or another the Black family is fragmented. Okay, the Black family is fragmented in many cases. What are your thoughts on all of this? Okay, I want you to share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm done with this video. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share and like this video. And with that, I'm out.